Imagine stepping off the Eurostar into capital of Europe, expecting culture, architecture, waffles, beer, history, and instead, well, you see this. Just behind me is Brussels Midi, which is the city's main railway station, and it's a hotspot. It's the worst hotspot for crime in Europe, with 3,500 crimes reported every year. That's like 10 a day, from muggings and shopliftings, pickpockets and things like that. Even on the BBC the other day there was a in March 25 there's a video of two guys with assault rifles right outside the station shooting people. And this station, which is a bit of a hellhole, and the crime associated with it, is not Brussels' only problem. The city has a very dark underbelly. It was once a hotspot for terrorist organisations, yeah, stretching back to the 1990s. So how did Brussels and this beautiful city go from, you know, this thriving metropolis to this? Well, let's go and find out. See what the real Brussels is all about. Welcome to Brussels, people. And now I'm outside Brussels Midi Station, which is the central station here where you'll arrive if you come on the Eurostar. I've got to take a short train ride up to Brussels North for the English people. The station's pretty modern and clean, you know, almost like an airport. You wouldn't think there was so much crime going on here, you know, at first glance.
Van 12 uur.
This station is massive. I have no idea how to get a ticket. It goes on forever.
Spoor 4, spoorverandering. De Eurostar na 11 uur 53
I spotted the ticket machines.
in plaats van spoor via Mechelen.
Got a ticket, €2.50. Let's go.
De toestel 36, Brussel, spoor 7, de IC-trein.
Europe's double-decker trains. That motherfucker on my scooter. I was holding my camera in my hand and he came whizzing up behind and he was coming this side. I turned around and saw him coming. I put it in my pocket and then he just went on the other side. Bastard. I think he was trying to snatch the camera from my hand potentially. Can't be too careful. First impressions of Brussels is it stinks of piss so badly everywhere. It's disgusting. It's like one big cesspit. Capital of Europe, folks. A massive toilet. Probably because they charge you €1 to use them, so people just piss in the street. Trying to get to the central square. I've got to go through this extremely sketchy looking underpass. The smell of piss, man, everywhere is horrible. Anyway, let's try and get through here alive. Now Brussels is obviously not all about crime and being a bit of a shithole. There's some beautiful, beautiful architecture here, like I am here in the Grand Square, which is a UNESCO heritage site. There's beautiful architecture, famous obviously for its waffles and some of the best beer in the world. There is 800 different brands of Belgian beer, which is pretty cool. Yeah, look at this place, how beautiful. They don't build shit like this anymore, do they? some more naked statues in there. And talking of beer, there's a cafe here called the Delirium Cafe, which has 2,000 different types of beer. Obviously, knowing that and coming here, I can't exactly not go, can I? So let's see if we can find it. Yeah, there you go, this is what I was saying. 2004 beers. So the centre of Brussels is extremely nice, like any other European city. But just outside and around the train stations it's super sketchy. That was the mannequin piss, described as Europe's most disappointing curiosity. Basically a statue of a little boy pissing. Apparently years ago the city was under attack and the enemy were at the gate and were going to blow it open with dynamite, and a little boy needed to go for a piss and pissed on the fuse and saved the city, so now they have a statue of him. And now I understand why they celebrate piss in the place that smells of piss so much. There you go, I couldn't get close up to the statue, but that's what it looks like. So Brussels, it's a beautiful city, it really is. But this piss, you can't get away from this stink of piss everywhere I've been, it's disgusting. They need to sign a contract with Dettol or something and absolutely clean the whole city. Yeah, just dirty everywhere. Everywhere's dirty and that stinks of piss. Apart from the touristy areas, which are very clean, but everywhere else apart from that is just a massive toilet. But anyway, here I am, enjoying a beer, Belgian beer, outside Brussels Midi. Living the dream. So, having spent some time in Brussels, the question is this a city that is just a bit mismanaged, or is there something deeper? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful city, I personally really like it, but there are extremely high crime rates, you know, a police force that is struggling to cope, there's terrorist groups that have come from here, but it's also the home of, you know, the EU and NATO. So I don't know, which one do you think it is? Let me know in the comments below. And if you've liked the video, consider giving us a subscribe to see where we go next. Thank you.